He was the first American infected with Ebola who was flown back to the U.S. for treatment.
And today, Dr. Kent Bradley is in Louisville sharing his story of survival. WLKY Steve Bergen has more. Steve?
Thank you, Red. Dr. Bradley was scheduled to attend the Global Missions Health Conference at Southeast Christian Church before he contracted Ebola in Liberia. This married father of two wanted to become a missionary long before becoming a physician. He talked about his near-death experience and the people he treated.
It's a horrible, terrible, humiliating, dignity-stripping disease.
It was August 2nd when Dr. Kent Bradley was flown from Liberia to Atlanta. He was taken to an isolation ward at Emory University Hospital. He could only speak with his wife by way of a speakerphone. He was treated with an experimental drug. After 19 days in isolation, physicians declared him cured. The 33-year-old was caring for Ebola patients in Liberia when he became infected.
So I remain convinced I did not contract it while we were working in the isolation unit, following WHO and MSF protocols and using all the proper equipment, using a buddy system and working together as a team. I think I contracted it in the emergency room.
Since making a full recovery, he has donated plasma to 3 others suffering from Ebola, and he's been spreading the word on what needs to be done for a region that has become isolated from the rest of the world.
There are people and supplies that could be of use and help in West Africa, and the ways of getting there are decreasing every day.
Dr. Bradley believes the U.S. military could unify the response needed. As for surviving, he says it was worship music he listened to with his 2 children.
And in that time when I was laying in my bed in Liberia thinking that I could be facing the end of my life, I listened to that music, the children's music, but it was the words of Scripture in those songs. And I listened over and over and over to the words that became my prayer, that nothing can separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus.
Bradley speaks tonight at 7 at Southeast Christian Church. The public is invited, and organizers of the Global Missions Health Conference, they're expecting thousands to attend. Steve Bergen, WLKY News.